I was in a pretty dangerous lifestyle,
Right.
and sailing is so much better.
Right. Hey, How Not to Sailors, Bradford Rogers here, author of How Not to Sail. I'm here at Treasure Island Beach while the boat's up the street getting a little maintenance done. Meanwhile, as promised, this week I have some exclusive footage of Bob Bitchin from my first audio podcast. As you can imagine, I didn't use the video in the audio podcast, which is why I present it to you today. This is an awesome clip of Bob telling us about how he got into sailing and how it saved his life. Be sure and hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss the next great stuff coming up, including a t-shirt giveaway. Meanwhile, here's Bob.
So tell us about the day you first fell in love with sailing.
God, that was a mistake. One day I turned left instead of right when I walked out the door, and that'll change your life more than you want to admit.
Mm-hmm.
And normally we'd go to Mama Rosa's for burritos and beer for lunch, and because we're on our bikes. But we decided to go down to the marina this particular day. My editor, Degenerate Gemini. And, we got down to the marina, and after lunch, I walked out and we were looking at a boat, and the guy's nailing a for sale sign, not literally nailing, but putting a for sale sign on a boat. And I thought, this looks interesting. So I was about 30-something at the time. I didn't start sailing young.
Right.
And I bought the Cal 28 from him, and I moved on it almost immediately. And a little while later, I've got very lucky. The Stone Witch, which was the flagship for Greenpeace, had a little bit of trouble blockading Diablo Canyon. They were building a nuclear site there.
Gotcha.
And Jane Fonda was on board at the time. She got arrested with her boyfriend, later husband. He was a congressman or something.
Okay.
Anyway, they were going to seize the boat, and a friend of mine was crewing on that boat. And I'd been on my Cal 28 now for about maybe 6 months, 3, 4 months, 5 months. And I just teaching myself how to sail. I would just motor out of the harbor with the outboard. And because I didn't want anybody to see me being stupid, in the harbor, I'd go out there, raise my sails, and then I'd practice pulling up against these buoys. They had these 50-foot buoys that were for the oil tankers off of it. And I just practice side tying to these tankers so I could learn how to use my boat and not look silly.
Right.
And I looked silly for many, many, many years, but it was fun. We took off on the Stone Witch, and we sailed to Guatemala 3 months, and it changed my life. The first day out, I was seasick. Second day, I was seasick, wanted to die. Third day out, wished I would die. I was thinking about telling them to pull in, and I just wanted to get off the boat. And the third day, I got up and it was gone. I've never been seasick since. It took 3 days to get over the seasickness. And all of a sudden, I realized the life of being out at sea for days and weeks at a time was so phenomenal that I quit doing drugs, and it probably saved my life.
Right.
So,
More people should try sailing, I
yeah,
guess. And
well, yeah, it'll save your life if you're into the lifestyle that I had been in previously. As you can tell by some of this stuff, I was in a pretty dangerous lifestyle,
Right.
And sailing is so much better.
Right.
All right, I'm going to go inside, get some coffee, and edit this mess before my hands freeze off. But meanwhile, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Here's another video, by the way.